Hello everybody, welcome to the Real Life Health Show. I'm so excited. Here I am in my kitchen and I just picked this mango off my tree yesterday. This is my first ripe mango off the tree here in 2022. I'm so excited about that. And that's what I do for breakfast usually. I really don't eat breakfast, but around 11 o'clock I'll eat some fruit. And prior to that I might have a green vegetable juice. But dinner time is just wonderful at my house because I really can't eat raw food gourmet recipes at restaurants anymore. They don't make me feel good because of not knowing exactly what's in there and the combinations and so on, or how long it's been sitting there. But at home, it's a different story. I have a bunch of raw food recipe books, and I have my favorite raw food recipes that I eat often. But today, this is one of them, and I just wanted to show everybody what this is. And you see the noodles here, and you see the sauce. So basically, I wanted to show, and I also have a salad, which I'm about to have for dinner. I'm going to have that recipe and this salad here. But basically, I combined it two recipes here, or really one recipe though. So the recipe, I've showed this on the show before, was for vegetable fouillon with peanut sauce. And I'll put the recipe below the video here so you can see it. But that was nice enough in itself. But what I did was I added some kelp noodles to it. And so I have the kelp noodles sitting in the peanut sauce, and then I have this big delicious dish of noodles with the original recipe of the vegetable fouillon with peanut sauce, and it's absolutely delicious. So I'll eat my salad first. In my salad I have some fresh sprouts, which I grew in my house myself, and then I have other ingredients in there, some salad greens that I grew in my yard, and some tomatoes, and then I'll have this dish. If I'm still hungry after this, maybe I'll have a few kale chips. But basically, that's just an example of what I'll eat. And I have a few supplements that I take as well. Some vitamin D3 and K2. And that's basically the way I do it. But the recipe is really easy to make. And it's just a great example. If you don't know what to make, you can get a recipe book. And if you don't have all the ingredients, you could switch it out a little, or you can leave something out. You could add something extra if it calls for garlic. I don't like garlic, so you could add ginger instead, or things like that. And you want to personalize it towards what you like the best. As you see, I have a dehydrator in the background, and I always try to eat something that's fresh, a green salad or some fruit, before I would even eat any dehydrated food. If you can soak nuts before dehydrating them, that's also makes them more easily digestible. So it shouldn't be the main and only food you're eating, dehydrated food, but it certainly adds a gourmet feel to the recipes that you are eating. So I have the dehydrated air, and you see that white bucket, all my food scraps, or there's not much left over when I'm done with this, but when I'm making these salads, there's often ends of the cucumbers or something that's left, of banana peels and things. I put them in that bucket, and I use those under my trees outside or in my compost to make good soil and feed the trees and the plants and so on. So that's something I do on a regular basis. And you see some of the other equipment I have behind me. I have some Velasta astaxanthin up there on the shelf. I have the Vitamix. I also have the Cuisinart, a food processor. Now, you don't need all these fancy things. For years, I didn't use all these fancy things to make recipes. But now, I'm using them and enjoying them. All right, if you have comments or questions about this recipe, post them below the video. And I'm going to eat here and eat to live, right? And this is food to live for, not to die for. Have a great day, everybody, and a great raw life. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.